everyone love tri-tip, right? If you say that you're serving tri-tip, people come to the party. This is tri-tip 101. And what I'm about to share with you is a little bit of the history of tri-tip and also how you can prepare it at home. So first and foremost, a tri-tip, the cut itself actually comes from the sirloin of the steer, and it was named for its shape. It has a tri-tip. Now we love that triangle cut because it actually allows for juiciness, and it's a bottom sirloin, so it lends itself to a couple of different really wonderful varieties or methods of cooking. I happen to love to grill a tri-tip, right? Fire up the barbecue no matter what time of year, or take it inside and roast it in the oven. You also want to let the meat rest when it comes off the grill or out of the oven for at least 10 minutes to allow all those juices to recirculate and so that the protein in the meat actually relaxes. It will give you a tender, delicious cut, and you will be a culinary hero. I leave my tri-tip on a cutting board. You can tent it with foil if you like during that resting period. And then you want to use a long, sharp knife, preferably a slicer if you have one. A chef's knife will do. And if you have a slicing knife that is santoku, as they call it, or it has those dimples all across the blade, it's actually intended to keep the food from sticking, and it works well with slicing meat. Now, when you notice a tri-tip, it has a grain, like any cut of meat, that runs in a specific direction. And if you can see it here, it's running downward on this particular tri-tip. And when we slice it, we want to slice against the grain. You want to slice for tenderness, for juiciness, right? So this is how I make some friends. Slicing against the grain. I like to slice my tri-tip rather thinly, and I like to serve it with some sort of sauce. Have I made you hungry yet? Now that's just gorgeous, isn't it? And there is no doubt you will eat well. You'll find more at billbaileys.com. Here's to the ultimate tri-tip.